In this video, I played against one of the best Throw the 2 fighters in the game. Matter of fact, I actually lost to him the first time we met. This is our second meet, and it was a lot of fun. Though I do think that this video also highlights like a lot of things that's wrong with the game. If the game's just trying to be, a sock it, punch it, VR fighting game, I think it has a lot of great potential. But if it's trying to be the ultimate boxing simulator, this is not it. But I'm having like a lot of fun just doing the punches, just playing the game. But I did a lot of Muay Thai sparring in my days, and this is not real life striking. Anyways, with that being said, both of our ELO is pretty high. Mine is around 2340, and his is 2380. So we have pretty good understanding of nice punch. So we have pretty good understanding of in-game mechanics. With that being said, the first thing I noticed when I started playing with this guy is he moves around a lot. All right, if you have free movement space, moving is really overpowered. So what makes moving overpowered is mostly due to the latency in the game. If you open up your little pamphlet when you're in the game, you can see the latency on the top right hand corner. And latency is usually around like 100 or more. This fight we're having is only 70. Ooh, I rocked him. Hell yeah. This fight we're having is only 70. But even then, like we were doing some testing, maybe like half the punches will register, or 1/3 of the punches will register. So when there's latency, what you're really doing, right, is you're fighting a future version of your opponent. So if he's moving to the left, you should anticipate him move a little bit more to the left. It's moving to the right, you should anticipate him moving a little bit more to the right. That's why hitting the stomach is so effective right now, because it's a much larger area, and they can't really duck all that much. It's really like a lot of left and right movement. So one thing you notice is we both are very frantic. We're both moving a lot. That's definitely in-game mechanics. In real life, you don't go you don't go this crazy. Right? We're like, you can see like my headset is just constantly shaking, and we're like going all over the place. And one of the things my strategy here, whenever I go in, I kind of want to just either punch in the stomach or hook him in the stomach. And this became a lot more reoccurrence. I like the fact that we did a lot of just kind of whoa, that's hook spamming, buddy. But I don't blame him. A lot of people's like, people spam. And that's because when one item is too strong, people tend to want to utilize it, right? You're telling me hooks doing damage, that's the only way that does a lot of damage, or that that there's advantages, and you're trying to fight against one of the best opponent in the game, and you're not gonna try to do your best, right? But his hooks, guys, it's like there's some breaks in them, there's some metal in them. It didn't land a lot, but when it landed, I was dazed. So with that being said, yeah, so you could see, so one of the most interesting thing is in real life sparring, we always kind of, based on my understanding, you want to pick your punches, so you jumping, right? 1, 2, maybe 3, but you're really looking for that opening, and when you hit, it's usually like, and then you get out, right? So it's not like 4, 5, 6, it's usually maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 combos. But in this game, it's like you want to throw volume when you're in there, and you really want to throw as much as you can. So a lot of times you could see we collide. Once we collide, we're doing all these little cheap little hooks trying to hit each other when we're inside each other's body. So that's one thing that I think is pretty overpowered. So if you solely rely on game mechanics, when you get close to people, you want to throw a lot of volume punches with some form, because the game does register the fast, right? So,
fuck.
Damn. So this is round 2, guys. This is round 2. So round 2, I got knocked down, and and this is essentially lower body hook, and he did 2 consecutively, super freaking fast. Didn't even get the chance to react. Boom, I was down there. So round 2, and so once you're knocked down in the round, you know you lost the round. So my goal here is I want to tire him out just a little bit, and I want to go on the offensive, right? So my 2 options, either I don't pursue and just give him this round, or I want to knock him out. So I want to knock him out. Like I think I wanted to knock him out. So after he throw, I go in. And one of the really powerful punches right now is really the cross to get us down. So you draw your hand back and then you throw and then you kind of push forward while you throw the cross. So you could see I kind of dazed him a couple times here at the very end. But it just, I think I tried to go in on it and every time like he recovered. So even though on my end looked like I hit those, on his end it didn't register. And the game only registers on whatever he sees that hit, that landed. And not on my end. So you can see here, yeah, he was dazed right there for a brief second, and I couldn't finish him off. So the second round went to him. We both spoke Chinese, so I can't comment that he's like one of the folk heroes from China. Anyways, so third match starts. So one of the things in this match specifically is we were on party chat on the quest. And I could hear him breathing super heavily. So I know he's tired. And what I also notice is he moves a lot, right? And every time I engage him, he moves a lot. As you can see here, every time I engage him, he moves a lot. So I'm thinking, okay, so you can see here, I fake him out. I fake him out a couple times because I notice every time I fake, he takes a couple steps. And so he's exhausting more stamina than I do. So I will fake him out a couple of times before I go in. And my goal is to get him really tired, and maybe like the last 30 seconds or a minute, I go crazy and start throwing at him. But the problem here is, I'm gonna let you guys know here first. I didn't knock him out. And my goal was try to. Actually, I was trying to think like, if I win round 1 and round 3, then he could have round 2 because he knocked me down. But the result was a little disappointing. Anyways, guys, yeah, once we get there, I'll go ahead and make some more commentary. As you can see here, he's moving around a lot. I'm faking. I want him to exhaust his stamina, and then I try to go in for, he got me with a good hook there. I was really sloppy with going in. That's good damage right there. But anyways, with that being said, like, yeah, so before we get to the very end, I'll let you guys watch the fight. If you play Throw the Fight too, and you're like at least an elite, leave your comment down below with your record. And if you want to fight me next, I would love to fight some of y'all guys and have some fun in the game with you. But with that being said, yeah, so you can tell bro's tired, and I'm just kind of faking him out a little bit, and I believe this is where we go a little hard, right? I think in my mentality is like, okay, I did enough damage here. I just need to make sure that I don't get knocked out. All right, I was like, I don't get knocked out, and unfortunately, the result, like, I really needed to knock him out this one round. I really need to knock him this one round. That's because if someone knock you down right now in the game, this is how, based on this game that we played, if someone knocks you down in one round, even if you outscore them all 3 rounds, the match is a tie. The match is a tie. So that was my chance. Like, his face was, sad. I should have knocked him out or tried to knock him out, but I didn't do enough of that. 2020 is always easy for me to say I should have went harder, but at the end there, I was pretty gassed and exhausted as well. This game definitely helps the condition so freaking much. Anyways, with that being said, this is a scorecard. If you want to fight next, guys, leave a comment down below with your record and with your elo. And if your record looks good, I'll hit you up. Let's get the show started. This is Woody. If you liked it, be sure to subscribe and like, and leave a comment. Peace out.